I love that opening. I really do. It's so cute.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee Time.
Don't you love it?
Preceded by a reasonably good intro.
I like the music.
But we're not biased at all, so you can believe us when we say anything.
It's the best intro on the internet, besides the other ones. Hi, guys.
Thank you for joining us at this ridiculous time of day.
Stupid hour.
And for once, Irish is up at a non-stupid time to be with us.
Yeah, because she's over there, not over here.
Yes. Yeah.
But she's coming back here. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Yep. I missed you. I missed you, Irish. I missed you. How you feeling, girl?
Yeah, hope you're doing well.
You and Kelly excited to come home? Like, because it's always nice to go away, but it's good to come home. But then again, maybe it's not so much when it's not going to be your, because the other way is going to be happening soon. Yeah, I don't make sense. I know.
Well, and you, ironically, were not the one who was woken up 3.5 hours ago by the mobile phone you're using as an alarm beeping the fact it's out of battery.
Get out.
Yeah.
So it's warning you that it was going dead? Is that it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I wish mine did that. Mine just goes dead.
Yeah,
it has a visual thing. Hey, low battery. If you're not looking at it.
Yeah, most of the devices I'm aware of actually beep.
Not mine.
Which is kind
Maybe
of ironic.
Shut it off or something. I don't know.
Which is, to me, my mind is kind of ironic, since if they're low on battery, the last thing they want to do is use more battery power to go beep. Look at me, I'm running out of battery.
Yeah, but they don't want to just like die.
Yes, I know.
Can you imagine how they die several times a day? It's like scary. I don't want to die.
Yes,
you know, like Spider-Man. I don't want to go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the irony of that aside, and yeah, I'm glad they do.
Yeah. I gotta put my YouTube on so I can see everybody.
Right. Well, whilst you're doing that, good morning, Jason. Good evening, Dalek Beck.
I did it real fast. See?
Yes, I know. We only caught a bit of the echo.
Oh, fuck you. Hi guys. Hi guys.
And good morning again, Irish. Hopefully your boarding of the flight will take place smoothly without any issues.
Yeah, no Karens or crazy bitches and like nothing but a thong and shit. Yeah. Although I was thinking more.
I was thinking more like the shed load of weapons. But...
She's a crazy bitch in the thong. If you see a crazy bitch in the thong, that is Irish. I love you.
Good morning.
I said hi, and please, my dear girls, have a very safe trip.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Good morning, Zebulon. And
Zebulon.
Good afternoon, Taipan.
Hi, Taipan.
Yeah, Irish is a bit tired at the moment.
Yeah.
But at least they have a real water heater in their house now.
Awesome. I didn't get water while I was up. Damn it.
Right, so you actually got some work done on the house whilst you were there.
Yay! Water heater. Did you get the immersion one that you wanted? That you were looking at? Those are good. Because don't forget, Robert, my ex-boyfriend, is a plumber, and he loves them.
So many plumbers abound.
Yeah.
And of course, yeah, because
Robert, I just talked to him the other night.
Yeah, and because of various sort of regulations and stuff like that, Ari says she'll just have to strangle anyone that screws with her on the plane.
Yeah. Don't let him fuck with you. If Schrodinger was still around, I would have him upgrade you to first class because he had millions of miles and he could do it real easily. He was gonna do that for me. He was gonna have me fly first class, but I didn't get to do it before he went and left me behind.
Yeah, but that was going to be Nome Air Force Base he'll sending you to.
Yeah. Air Force Base? I'll go.
Uh, I think Nome is the most northern part. It's in Alaska.
We have bases in Antarctica, baby.
Sorry.
We do. We have bases in
Hmm.
Antarctica.
Yeah, this is one that's sort of regularly used.
Well, it's not a. We have scientific bases in Antarctica.
Yes, yes.
I'll go there. I don't mind
Because as
scientists.
we all know, the penguins keep everybody away.
I don't mind Antarctica. I will go there. There's no bugs, you know. There's
And
prehistoric worms, but no bugs.
mhm.
They just brought one back. 96,000 years old. 96,000 years old. Or is it 46,000?
Did it
I don't
have
know.
its
It's a
birthday?
ridiculous amount of years old. I think it's 46,000 years old. They brought a worm back. It's been in ice 46,000 years in the permafrost. They brought it back. He's like, dude, I overslept.
Huh.
I don't know why they did that though. Do you? It's not like you could tell us anything. I guess just to see if they could.
Um, it will give some information, possibly about cryogenics.
Yeah, that's exactly why they did it. But they know we can't. Cryogenics on humans does not work. It can't
Um,
work. We're too dense.
with and some are denser than others, but with current technology and current methodology, no, it won't work
Because
on
by
complex
the
cells.
time the innermost cells either freeze or thaw, depending on which way you're going, the other cells will have died because they
It's
can't get you started again
partially
fast
that, and
enough. It has to be
uh,
faster. Yeah.
so it's partially that, and it's partially the cells will rupture under freezing.
Yeah. And like it's not like they could put antifreeze or something in our veins while we're sleeping like that. We need the blood. So there's
Mhm.
like they've tried everything. They really have. Walt might be frozen, but he's not coming back if he is. Because you could decomp frozen too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is just as a vaguely macabre aside, is Walt Disney frozen completely, or is it just his head?
Depends on who you talk to, but most people say it's just his head.
Hmm.
Um,
Because that's got to be a well,
it's a lot
yes.
of it's a lot of electricity.
Hmm.
I just I don't know though if it was his idea. That's the thing.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you don't know if it was his head. Sorry,
Oh god.
that would
Like
be great, wouldn't it?
people say he wanted to because he wanted to see the future, but um, I think more likely they wanted. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's just it's. I hope it's not true. Quite frankly, I really do. I know his last words were Kurt Russell. I still don't get that. It freaks me out. Um, like if I was Kurt Russell, it would bother me that somebody said my name as their last words. That's just whoa. Like I am Rosebud at that point. I don't get it.
Hmm. Yeah, well, last words can be interesting.
Like I would have hoped like they are interesting. Kurt Russell as the last words, but it would have been great if he was said a fucking mouse or something like that. You know, I
Yeah,
hate the mouse or something like that.
yeah.
Kill the mouse. I don't know.
Hey,
Sorry.
Ira says they're in business class. She does not fly
Nice.
economy. Yep.
Good for you,
And
girl. Know your
and thank
worth.
and thank you for the tomatoes, Dalek. I shall treat them
Yay.
appropriately. Good morning, Captain Cactus.
Cat.
I think a bit of explanation about the dancing cow wearing a dress making you late is in order.
Huh? What? Did he say
Yeah.
that?
Yes, he did.
Why'd he say that?
Because he was giving a reason for him being late.
Well,
He
I
was
don't
late
think I
due to
accept that.
a dress wearing dancing cow.
I don't think I accept that. I don't. I don't think I do.
I've known a
I'm gonna
couple
need a
who,
note from the cow.
yeah, I've known a couple who dressed up as a cow for a promotion for. Do you remember the computer company Gateway?
Yeah,
Their sort of logo thing was a cow.
it was. It
Yeah,
was.
they dressed up as a cow for Gateway Computers. That's some event.
Did they work for the company?
Nope.
They just liked it a lot.
I don't know how it came to be, but a guy called John and a friend of his, uh, he and her, they dressed up as the cow for the promotional event. I think they got hired to do it
Okay, I was hoping it
through
was like a
an
reason.
agency.
Okay, well
Yeah,
that's good then. Good for them.
yeah, yes.
So, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Okay.
That's okay. Captain has explained. It's
What does
getting
he
worse.
explain? What?
Well, he's expanded it. Apparently,
Mhm.
it was a purple flowery dress, which makes all the difference, as you well know. And apparently, actually,
Yeah.
it was
Wait, what
two
kind of
cows.
cow?
There were two, apparently.
What kind of cows? That makes a difference.
Well,
Were they Highland cows?
considering we've been talking about cryonics, I'm assuming they were freezing.
Oh my god.
Badum tish. Thank you.
No. No. Really
Sorry,
no. Uh,
that was
It
too
was
obvious.
bad. It was terrible. I don't think I
Oh,
like you
oh,
anymore.
oh, of course. I'm assuming there was an event he went to on the evening,
Did we
which
just speaking of events, yeah, he did. Did we decide about ours? It's gonna be Saturday or Sunday?
I don't know.
Because I'd like to show the video, but I wanted to change the date thing.
Hmm.
Do you guys think if you were going to have a stream, 12-hour stream, would you be more amenable to it being on a Saturday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. UK time,
Uh,
6 a.m. to 6 p.m. American time, or my time, which would be 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern, on a Saturday or a Sunday?
I thought we were starting at noon UK time.
I thought, really? Oh, yeah, all right, whatever.
I thought.
I, I give up. What's 6 o'clock in the morning my time to you?
1 o'clock.
All right, so 12, 1 o'clock, noon, 1 o'clock
Hmm.
UK time. It starts 12 hours later. 8 or 9 a.m. Eastern to 12 hours later. Would you guys like a Saturday or Sunday better? Please put it in the comments.
Hmm.
You guys are gonna choose for me.
Right. And I hate to say this,
Yeah.
I was right.
What?
Shockingly, says Captain, they are Frisian cows.
Well then, I think they should have been yellow sundresses.
As opposed to the purple flowery ones,
Yeah,
indeed.
because it just wouldn't look right on them. The colors are all wrong.
Right. Um, there's a slight non sequitur, sort of
Mhm.
diversion. Irish says, "Ooh, if you're in the eclipse path this coming Saturday, go out and give it a look."
Right, always. Whenever you have a chance to do that, do it.
Yeah. Which reminds me, I was watching a video from Dr. Becky, the astrophysicist,
Uh-huh.
yesterday or the day before, and
Mhm.
I'm glad she actually stopped, went back, and pointed it out really strongly. But she
Mhm.
was referring to a paper that was written by a bloke and a collaborator, and the
Uh,
collaborator's last name was Starfield.
oh, neat.
Yeah, when she said that, I just thought, no,
Nice.
you're joking. And yeah, she actually went back and highlighted the fact that with a name like that, you just got to become an astronomer.
Yeah. And if anybody does go out and check out the eclipse, video
Mhm.
it or take some pictures and share it with
Yeah,
us.
and remember, if it's a total or get close to a total, don't look directly.
Yeah,
That's
never do that.
yeah, and
You're gonna is it a solar eclipse or lunar eclipse?
it's a good question. Don't know. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Message a member for 11 months. Sorry to be late.
Hey,
They were changing bandages. So hope you're doing good.
yeah, I sent you a DM yesterday looking for you for chat. I am having such pain. My
Um,
shoulders need a massage so bad. So bad. You know you're in pain when you say something like so bad. Sweet. Sweet.
right. Apparently, this year's eclipse is an annular eclipse, and next year's a total.
You know what I'm thinking about, right?
Absolutely no idea. And I bet you don't know what I'm thinking about either.
I'm hugging myself trying not to break into song. Let's just put it there.
Uh-huh.
Cause it's total eclipse of the heart. Turn around, bright eyes.
I just she hasn't got the world's greatest voice, but I do quite like that song.
She's got a great voice. Are you kidding me?
Um,
She's got that,
so
that
I've been
deep.
smoking 60 Marlboro a day for the last 25 years
Yeah,
and gargling
I
on
like
gravel.
that.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that.
I mean, I've got no objection to it, but
It's a raspy voice. I like a
yes,
raspy voice.
yeah. I mean, I'd say one or
And her
two.
voice was made for that song.
Yeah.
You know the whole
Um.
big scandal about that. Meatloaf thought it was his and stuff like that. Ended a
Uh.
11-year friendship
Okay.
because of it.
That's dumb, but there you go. People are dumb.
People can be. Yeah. I
Um.
I don't know. I don't think it was right for Meatloaf's voice though. Um,
Well,
because
yeah.
Meatloaf had that
There's.
very crisp, clean voice. It needed the
Hmm,
rasp. It did.
yeah. I mean, there are
I love Meatloaf.
songs. There are roles in films and TV series where basically once you hear or see somebody doing it, you think,
Yeah, it's like that's
yeah,
right. It's
it
just
gets
right.
imprinted. It gets
Yeah.
imprinted on you.
I think you do a stellar job with it. I just think it was
Mm,
right for her.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes. What are they saying in chat? Come
Uh,
on.
uh, Sorry, could you? Uh, the reason I said I bet you guess what I'm not thinking. It's the fact that the silver chain necklace thing I've got just broke, so I'm
Oh no.
desperately trying to get the little clip back in and stuff like that. So tension's not fully on screen at the moment. Um,
I took mine off. I'm literally not wearing my
mhm.
necklaces right now, the bitch or the Italian horn, because they were
Oh,
digging in me. What?
right. Some good news. Lady Dragon's Bloods. They've replaced her legal works person. Is that your Patreon? So they finally
Yay!
changed it. Excellent.
Finally, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yes, Dalek. AMG does have coffee. She made some just
Yes,
before the
honey,
show
I did.
started. Yep.
I sat down with it right before I pressed the go button.
Mhm.
The go button. But
Yep.
thanks for checking. And I
Mhm.
just finished the cup anyway. Like
Yep.
every time I
Uh,
woke up and I was sleeping, or
right.
try to get a couple of minutes sleep before the show, I take I drink some more. I drink it in my sleep. I do.
Mhm. Zebulon says he likes meatloaf if it's nice and moist.
Not funny.
Mhm.
I miss him.
Yeah. Irish
All the great
says, sorry, you
all the great ones are dead.
not
Not
all
all
of
the
them,
great ones
but
though.
yeah,
Frank
yeah.
Sinatra's still alive.
Sorry,
Frank is still alive, isn't he? Right? Please tell me I did. He's not dead.
it can't be still alive.
Frank Sinatra's gotta still be alive, or I'll die right here, right now. I don't remember him dying. Do I remember him dying? Or yeah, I do remember him dying. Shit.
I mean, is Nancy Sinatra even alive still?
Is Frank dead, guys? I think he is. I can't keep track anymore. Who's still alive in the Rat Pack? Anybody?
I don't think anybody is.
I thought Dean was still alive.
If
I
he is,
will.
he's pickled.
I will. Well, yeah. I will
Yeah,
scream.
apparently he died in 1998.
Yeah. Oh man. I was just listening to him.
Jesus, 25 years ago, quarter of a century.
Ah. Stop saying things like that, please. Please, please stop saying things like that. Because to me, 2000 was a couple years ago,
Hmm.
and
I
I
must.
can't handle anything else other than that right now. Okay, thank you.
Yes, I must admit, I tend to sort of run into stuff like that and talking to people saying, "Oh yeah, that was about 5 or 10 years ago." Then I
I'm
have to
like,
stop,
what?
go, no, sorry, that was 25 or 30 years ago.
Uh, uh,
Hmm.
yeah. What?
Irish said, "Yeah, he was born in 1015. Oops, 1915."
Oh, chairman of the board has passed,
Yeah.
and his son is nothing near him.
Do
He
I
looks like him a lot. He sounds like him a lot, but he's not him a lot. You know
did
what
I
I'm
know
saying?
did I know he had a son?
He has a son that looks very similar to him. He doesn't have the. He's too chubby. He just doesn't have I the toughness. I want to say the tough part of him. Like Frank Sinatra came up through the streets. He was not the nicest of guys at times. You know,
So what I was trying to get at is, what's his name?
Frank Jr.
Okay, the stunning originality of calling your child after yourself. Yeah, okay.
Why not?
Uh,
I
it does
think
seem to be a lack of imagination.
nah,
Well,
nah,
it could.
nah,
Well,
nah.
it could be
It's
worse.
tradition.
I
It
mean,
really is.
we had. I don't know if he's still around. A politician over here called Nigel Lawson,
Mhm.
and he had a daughter.
Nigella?
Yep,
Oh God,
yep.
no,
I'm afraid
no.
so.
Nigel is a perfectly serviceable name, but Nigella?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, no. That's an ugly girl. I'm so- oh God, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah. So, what are they saying in the chat? Are you looking at the chat yet?
Yeah, I've put that to one side. I'll deal with it later.
Please, thank you.
Um, apparently, of the Rat Pack, Joey Bishop was the last to go.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever heard of Joey Bishop. So
really? We're gonna have to
name,
have some talks later. I'm gonna have to show you some stuff.
No, I just no. I've seen bits of the Rat Pack and I'm not impressed.
You don't know. You don't
Hi, the
know.
Snark.
Hey, Snarky. Who else? What else? Come on.
Um, apparently Nancy went in 2018.
Can you tell me who's saying what, please, so I know who I'm talking
Um,
to?
that was Captain Cactus.
Thank you, Captain. These boots are made for walking. That's what they'll do.
Hmm.
One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Are you ready, boots? Get walking. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. You don't remember? Okay, I'll
I
stop.
do know. Um, I did know the song.
Okay, keep going.
Hmm.
What else we got?
Snark says he's got a large mug of coffee with Snoopy saying, "J'arrive, je suis presque prêt."
What's that mean?
Um, I'm arriving. I am
I'm
just
here.
just about ready. I don't know what presque means.
I
Ah,
don't know. It's
there you go.
French.
Yes, I was almost right. On my way, almost ready. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, the
Mhm.
French aren't clever. That makes no, like it could be like, sorry, I'm late. Didn't want to be here. Something like that. You know.
Yeah. I mean, if only they spoke in a proper language.
I don't like French. I don't think French is um pretty. I think Italian's prettier than French. I really do.
My
Not
major
biased.
issue, my major issue with French and possibly some other languages, I'm not really sure, is
They got that
the
phlegm
fact.
thing going.
Got what? Sorry.
The phlegm thing.
No, French don't really do that.
No, it's not as pronounced as
Yeah,
other like, but it's there.
yeah. Um, yeah, basically the entire gender thing where a table is either male or female.
Every European language is like that. Italian's the same way.
Yeah,
It's a gendered language.
I just don't see why.
Well,
It's
that's your thing.
silly.
There's reasons. Okay. Don't get me
Hmm.
started because it makes a lot more sense in English. Sorry about it. English is the hardest language to understand. Doesn't make sense. Don't go there. You need
I'm
26
not
letters
going to
when
say
21 will
anything.
do. It's silly.
Uh, you you probably could remove a couple. Yes.
The Italians did, and we're getting along just fine. We have 21 letters to your 26. If we want a f sound, we don't use a ph. We use an f. See how that works?
Uh huh.
If we want an e, we don't use a y. We use an I. E. So, anyways,
I'm not going to say anything.
before I start a war, who else we got? I see some orange. Somebody said something to me.
Bum, bum, bum,
I'm hungry.
bum. Dalek Beck saying they still sing better than some of the so-called singers. I presume you mean of nowadays.
Yes. Yes. They all do.
Yes, no, maybe to that one.
Oh, shut up. You and your warning.
And not
I'll
not
give you a warning.
not. I'm not just referring to
So
them.
fuck with my rat pack.
Yeah, I mean, music and singing and the various sort of styles, they tend to go in sort of waves. So the things that you listened to when you grew up tend to
Mm-mm.
be the things you like. So I mean, the styles of singing that predate me and pretty much post date my
Yeah.
sort of formative years. I don't tend to like so much.
I'm the
So
exact opposite. I love music that predated me, and I love music of today too. I have very eclectic tastes and they listen to everything at once.
Hmm. I mean, I think
But you
I
know
have
that.
I think I have quite an eclectic taste. It's just that I
But
have
you hate
some.
everything though.
No,
Literally, you just said how you can't stand the Rat Pack or any of the music of that era.
I I don't generally categorically state I hate everything. I that
We do.
because
We have a book.
um um I there are generally the odd one or two things in a genre that I don't tend to like that I do like. For example, I like Mac the Knife,
It's a great
although
song. Why
admitted,
wouldn't you?
although admittedly I prefer the original and not the Frank Sinatra version.
Bobby Darin sang it.
Yeah, I couldn't remember who the original would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I do like bits and pieces here and there, but generally things like the crooning sort of genre, I don't tend to like that much.
I'm
Um,
sorry, Fly Me to the Moon is one of my favorite songs. Summer Wind is an amazing, amazing song. I love them. You know, it's just
I
I don't know if I don't know if it's like uh what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say not ethnic. Um, you know what I'm saying, right?
not sure what.
Cultural
Right,
thing. I don't know if it's a
right.
cultural thing
Uh-huh.
where it's just stuff I grew up with, the Italian music I grew up with,
Well, yes, as I
and that, like
say, I
that,
mean,
but I just because I grew up with it doesn't mean I would ever listen to it on my own. Plenty of my friends grew up with their grandparents and parents listening to that stuff and never would listen to it on their own. I love it, however. I
right.
also love the oldies my dad listened to. I love heavy metal that I went through, punk I went through, Henry Rollins, Misfits, Agnostic Front are all there on the same playlist as Frank and Bobby and Dino. It's just music, and
Yeah.
then you have
Uh,
Stevie Wonder. I remember listening to him on my own. Like I heard my dad listen to it, but then when I got to listen to music on my own when I was like 7 or 8 years old, and I was entrusted to use the um, stereo, I would put I would look for the Stevie Wonder album, not the Jackson 5 album, which would be my era, you know?
right. Yeah.
I don't know, I just would you like what did you like what's your first memory of music that you chose to listen to? Everybody, I'm asking everybody this too.
Hmm.
Cuz
Um.
that was it's very powerful, the first music you listen to cuz you wanted to. It's very powerful. It was like
Uh,
something like Jonas Brothers. I don't want to talk to you.
Taipan says Aretha Franklin.
Beautiful. God dang, she's great, right? You make
Yeah.
me feel like a natural woman. Is so heartfelt. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
I must. I can't remember. Yes, actually thinking I want to listen to this to something. Um.
Come on, you gotta remember, like, the earliest memory of music for you.
Well, the earliest memory of music for me is probably classical music. Um.
Did you choose that, or was that
Well,
something
as I
you
say, I
took?
don't remember choosing something.
Hmm. Hmm.
Zebulon, good man. Led Zeppelin.
Not a fan, but I get it.
Um, yeah. Irish Stew, Black Sabbath. particularly Volume 4, apparently. And hi, Irish Stew.
Yeah, go on. Hi,
Um,
Irish.
I don't know whether Snark's referring to the Aretha Franklin thing, but he says, think.
Yeah, you gotta think about what you're trying to do to me. Yeah, think.
Mhm.
That you might go let yourself be free. Freedom. Sorry.
Captain Cactus goes for the small faces.
Okay. Don't
Hmm.
know.
Yeah, they're not bad. They did some good things. Dalek Beck says a good album is War of the Worlds. Is that the? Oh
Sabbath?
no, the
No.
um. Oh, I can't remember the guy's name. He was part of the Moody Blues, I think. Justin
Oh, not a
somebody.
fan.
Um, I've been asked by Lady Dragon's Blood whether I like Barbara Streisand or not.
Ugh. Well,
At,
she's interesting.
at times, I think some of the stuff she's done. I haven't really listened to a lot of what she's done, but I think some of the stuff is okay.
I like people who write their own music, quite frankly.
Mm,
I'm not impressed by people who don't even attempt to write their own music,
mhm.
ever. Um, and she never really wrote any of her music. I like her better on Broadway than anything. Um, I yeah, that's what I'll
Mhm.
say about Barbara.
Yeah, Irish Dublin goes for Queen,
Oh, of course.
and Zebulon agrees. And thank you, Irish Stew. Yes, Jeff Wayne. That's the guy I was thinking of.
Freddie
I thought,
Mercury was just he was born
yeah,
to
for some reason
create
I was
music.
thinking of yes, Captain Justin Hayward is the name I was trying to get incorrectly.
I love Freddie Mercury completely and totally, and I remember my earliest memories of him as a person was that I felt bad because people were going after him saying he was gay. Um, and it was a big scandal then because being gay was like not okay, especially for a rock and roll god like Freddie Mercury. But because he had to come out. He was forced out really, and that was fucked up. I didn't understand it back then. I was like, ew, he kisses boys. Like I didn't understand.
Mm,
I was one of the idiots. I but I loved the music, and I think yeah, like I don't know, something about that crazy mouth of his,
mhm.
created for music. That's what it was.
Right, got a couple of abbreviations. Irish Dublin uh, goes for ELP. Yeah,
Mm.
I quite like a lot of their stuff, although some I can probably do without. And Irish Stew goes for ELO. Again,
Oh my
they've
god.
done a lot of good stuff, and some of the stuff I
But what was your first thing you went for? That's what I need to know. Like, I want to know the first thing you remember picking out and putting on to listen to. Can you remember the first songs? I know
and
for
say
me it
no.
was Stevie Wonder.
I say
And
no.
also, oh god, Earth, Wind and Fire. Do you
I don't.
remember
I don't like
the
Earth, Wind and Fire
21st of
particularly.
September? Why?
It's just not my thing.
Alright.
I
I can see that.
The Who
That's all.
were probably the band that got me actually listening to current music because up until then I didn't particularly want to know.
What did you listen to up until then?
Classical music.
Just classical?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hmm. Did your parents get you into that? Like what? Tell
Well,
me.
they used well, but there wasn't a huge amount of music around. But
Mm,
the music they did tend to play was classical.
there was a lot of music around my house because my
Mhm.
dad loved it, as much as I did, or I love it as much as my dad did. And he had a great stereo. and he played a lot of music. Yeah,
Mhm.
I
Right.
remember the albums. I miss albums for the because I would sit there and I would just stare at the covers and the liner notes and just
Um,
didn't try to just take it all in.
right. Um, yeah, Snock says Mr. Blue Sky is just great.
Mm,
Yeah. When I was working at a cinema, one of the projectionists, a guy called Dave, used to use Mr. Blue Sky as an intro to, I think it was Close Encounters
hmm.
of the Third Kind, and he'd cue it up and start it playing, and he managed to get it to merge practically seamlessly into the opening music of the film. It's
Nice.
really quite impressively done. Um, Captain Cactus asks a question I can actually answer about music. What about the first record or song you purchased yourself? My first album that I bought was off a guy at high school, and it was a Status Quo double live album.
For me, I think I started with 45s,
Uh huh.
singles.
Yep.
I remember, oh God, I remember Ring My Bell. Ring my
Oh.
bell, ring my bell.
Um.
Um, what else do I remember? Oh fuck. Oh, oh God.
Uh, Lady Dragonblood, first
Shaka.
single she ever got, uh, was Jolene, Dolly Parton, obviously. Um,
There's a song. What was the song?
Irish Stew, good man. First single he ever bought was "Hole in the Ground" by Bernard Cribbins. Great song.
There's a song I can't remember. Oh my God, it wasn't Shaka Khan, but that was one of them too. But there was some Shaka something in it. I don't know. Shock. I don't know. But let's see. Mickey from Tony Basil was one of my first
Uh huh.
singles. Stuff like that. It was a lot of pop music because that was the age really that I was at when I was because Dad had all the good stuff at home, right? So I just peppered it with the stuff I'd hear on Casey Kasem's Top 100 every Sunday.
Hmm.
But mostly because I didn't go to the record store all that much because it was down the mall. I didn't have one close. Um, I would listen to the radio with my recorder and try to like get it perfectly after the guy stopped talking and the music starts.
Hmm.
Because the fucking DJs had to talk into the beginning of every song. Why? Why? Asshole. Stop
Because
talking.
that's what they're paid to do, sadly, and they are egotists to a large degree. Who, yeah.
But they would literally talk up till the point of the person would start singing. And I
Mm,
never understood that. I'm not trying to listen to you over the song. Between songs is fine, even the first couple notes, but then stop. I hated DJs. I really did.
mm.
Still do.
Um,
And then I loved Howard Stern, but now I can't stand him because he's an asshole. He really got too big for heads exploded. He's an asshole.
um,
I
Snark
was good
says
with
somewhat.
Harrelson. Can I? Go
So I
ahead.
thought you had.
Mm, go ahead.
The Snark somewhat cryptically says "ding a ling a ling." Do you mean the Chuck Berry song?
No.
Or
Rocking the treetops all day long. I think that's what he's talking about. Rockin'
okay,
Robin. Tweet,
right.
tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin.
Um,
Or it could be
Lady
Ding Ling Ling. My
Lady
Ding Ling.
Dragon Lady Dragonfly says, "Were you thinking of Sheila E?"
No,
Zebulon wonders whether you remember the midnight special.
of course,
Uh-huh.
of course.
Taipan wonders, how about Spirit in the Sky, MG? It's a song by the
Yeah, I
American
know.
singer-songwriter Norman Greenbaum. It's okay.
Going up to the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and I lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. I remember
Uh,
somebody did a cover in the '90s. It's not bad.
I think Snart was saying, "You can ring my bell, ding a ling a ling."
Oh, okay, right.
Was that Patty somebody?
Right. Oh,
I,
God, I can't remember, honey.
can't- I can
Um,
remember hearing it, but got vague recollection
remember
of.
signs? Signs, signs everywhere. Signs. Look it up,
What?
scenery, break your mama. Do
What?
this, don't do that. Can't you read the sign? And the sign said, long-haired, freaky people need not apply. You don't remember that?
Never heard it.
It's a good song. The
Okay.
Black Crowes did a cover of it. That
Who?
was really, really good. Yeah. Black Crowes?
Black? What?
Crows.
Okay.
Yeah, the bird that. Arr,
Yeah.
arr,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
those things.
I didn't
You
catch
hear
the
them all the
words.
time with Taipan.
Uh-huh. Um, Captain Cactus says he bought 3 singles together at a car boot sale. Unit
Mm-hmm.
4+2's Concrete and Clay, good song. The Isley Brothers, Behind a Painted Smile, and
Like,
Moses Smith, Girl Across the Street.
interesting. Oh, that song reminds me of the Painted Smile reminds me of Smokey and Tears of a Clown. Now that's a song that I just I don't know, it just it's a cute song. It's kind of upbeat, but it's so sad to me. Just like
Yes.
Pagliacci did. Like, and Pagliacci is just so tragic. Like to put him in there like that was like what? Smokey is smarter than he gave off. Yeah.
Thank you, Irish Jew, Patty LaBelle. I mean, I wanted to
Oh
say
yeah.
LaBelle. I wanted to say LaBelle, but I was thinking, am I thinking Ring My Bell, LaBelle? I'm getting a bit too close, but I thought it was that.
Who did
Thank you.
oh, what's the song I'm thinking of?
Got another couple of DJs who were good, apparently, from Lady Dragonblood, Wolfman Jack and Casey Kasem.
It said Casey Kasem before. Wolfman, my dad used to love Wolfman Jack. Um,
Um, and No Taipan,
that's
my
about
favourite isn't I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred.
it. Ugh.
Yes, Lady Dragonblood, Neil Diamond is also extremely good. I, I like a lot of what he did.
Oh my God, Neil. Talk about Neil. So what Neil said back.
Again, I don't like all of his stuff, but some of the stuff he's done I quite like.
What is it? Wait a minute. I need silence for a half a second, please. It's not working. Forget it.
What? What are you trying to think?
I'm trying to think of a song. Let me give me a second. I'll get it.
Right.
I can in my head. Get in
Uh,
my head.
yes, Irish Stew, sensational Alex Harvey band. Uh, quite like them. Yeah, Adrian Spud's quite right. Leonard Cohen was also a brilliant songwriter. Yeah.
Not you.
Sorry, Taipan, we're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. One of the best common Eileen. No, I really do not like Dexys Midnight Runners.
Yeah, but that song was good. Yeah, give it to him.
Sorry?
You gotta give it to him. That song was good.
No, it was awful. Really didn't like it. Zebulon says he loves Metallica, but it was far from his first album.
Yeah.
Irish Stew, AC/DC. Do you prefer them before or after Scott Bonham, Irish? I'm just trying to think. When maybe Captain Cactus might know this, and this is going to sound a lot weirder than it actually is. But Cap, when we saw AC/DC in 1979, was it
That's it. Thank you.
was it was it before? Sorry, Bon Scott. Thank you, Irish Stefan. Was it
This will be.
before or after Bon Scott's death?
I remember the song. This will be you and me forever.
Mm.
Ah. Sorry.
And strange.
You hear it?
Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Wow.
Strange enough, Lady Dragon Blood, on the subject of music, I'm going to have to disagree with you again.
What?
Where she says, "Long live the Bay City Rollers."
No.
I'm
Everybody
afraid.
can disagree with you.
Yeah. If you ever had a pair of flared jeans with tartan hem at the bottom 3 inches, I'm sorry. Go to your room.
I also like a lot of music from now. You know.
Hmm.
I like old school rap a lot. LL Cool J. I just it was so much fun.
Again,
Ow, ow,
again,
ow.
again, some rap is good, but generally, I'm not a great fan.
Beastie Boys are just
I'm not a fan
I
of
don't know,
them.
they're like a part of me. They're some guys from the neighborhood,
Yeah,
Um Run
and
DMC.
and I see your Run DMC and raise you what Irish Stew said, Motorhead. Yeah,
I never liked Motorhead. Never.
no, very good.
Yeah, well, unfortunately.
What about Hawkwind?
Nope. uh,
You have the advantage of me there, Taipan. He says AC/DC were good with Dave Evans, the original lead singer. I must admit, I didn't know of anybody before Bon Scott.
I
And
wasn't a
yes,
huge fan. I was not a
yeah,
huge fan.
yeah. Lady Dragon Ball, Lemmy is missed.
Not by me.
Mm. I mean, I don't know whether it's apocryphal or not, but apparently he was not allowed to give blood
There's so many
because
who shouldn't, really.
his blood was so toxic.
Keith Richards, another one that shouldn't ever.
Yeah.
I don't think he has blood left, quite frankly.
So you don't
Um,
think he's got what left?
any blood left? Pretty
Well,
sure it's
Lemmy.
all been replaced. No, I'm talking about Keith Richards.
Yeah, quite likely. Oh, couple of, I'm disagreeing with a lot of people here.
But
Captain Cactus says early Whitesnake is great. I never really
wow,
I never really took
no,
I never really took to Whitesnake.
they just seem so boarding school.
Um,
It's like,
yeah, and Irish Stew, Jimi Hendrix, never great a fan of his either.
he Well, I think he was overrated. I still think he's good. Yeah, I can't take
I,
away from him. He was good.
I don't want to denigrate anybody, but I suspect it was probably a case of you had to be there, and you probably had to be on the right drugs.
Yeah, well, um, but then again, I was never as into guitars as I was drums. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Um,
I fell in love with drums early on. Mick
I
Fleetwood, um, and with Tusk is a great song. Tusk is a
mhm,
great song. Um, then Stuart Copeland. I know you don't like the Police, but Stuart Copeland's an amazing drummer.
yeah.
Yeah, Chuck Biscuits is great.
Um, Cozy Powell, Neil Peart,
Mm.
um, Gene Krupa.
All great drummers.
Hmm. You'll hate me for saying it, but Paulina Villarreal.
Shut up. Not even
Uh,
close.
she's
No.
actually just won an award for the best upcoming drummer, I think, for 2023.
From whom?
I don't know.
There you
Uh,
go.
I well, I don't know anything about sort of music awards or any awards, whatever.
I'm not.
And
I'm not much into awards because there's always an agenda. You know, it's always
mm,
people patting themselves on the back. Eh,
mm,
You
yeah,
know,
and
I'm not an awards person.
I think it's very subjective as well. It's
Yeah,
just yeah.
like, oh, she got the award for best drummer for 2023. Yeah, but there's 18 other places that gave a best drummer award out.
Mm, probably, yeah.
Yeah, you know. So that not so much. Like some awards I do take more heat. Like if you get an award for humanitarian, that I love. I love that all
Mm,
day, and all of them mean something to me. Community service awards, stuff like that. Those awards are something to me.
mhm,
But performance awards, no, that's like
yeah,
you know participation trophies to me.
mhm.
Yeah.
Dalek likes U2, despite the fact
Mhm.
that Bono is a bit of a pretentious. Hmm,
Twat.
yeah,
Yeah.
so, some of their stuff's okay.
I listened
Lot is
to
lot is up
what is it,
itself.
Rattle and Hum or something like that a lot when I was
Right.
in Europe. It helped me go to sleep every night.
Mhm.
Sunday
Irish dude,
Bloody Sunday, stuff like that.
Irish dude, David Bowie. Yeah,
Hmm.
uh, I have to say I didn't really like his last album. Was it Black Sun? Um,
I didn't like the dance hall shit like China Doll or whatever it was and stuff like that.
I didn't like his sort of dabbling with the sound of Philadelphia
Yeah, like
that he
I
did.
didn't
Wasn't
like
a great
put
fan of that.
on your red shoes
Mhm.
and dance the blues. Let's dance.
That I would classify as one of the meh, okay songs. I wouldn't run away from
I
it,
hate it.
but I
Hate it.
wouldn't, but I wouldn't run towards it either.
I hate it. I didn't like
Uh,
any of those albums right there
yeah.
in that era.
I wouldn't say I'm a music snob, Zebulon. It's just that I've got distinct dislike for being around music I don't like. I
He doesn't like anything that's popular.
well, who does?
I do.
Ironically. Taipan, yeah, ABBA, yes, they did a lot of good stuff. Irish dude,
Mamas and the
Cozy Powell,
Papas. Mamas and
yeah,
the Papas.
good
Yeah.
good drummer. Irish Stew, again, Deep Purple, yeah, they did a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. Who else?
And Irish Dublin's apparently trying to teach me how to say Neil Peart's name, and it's Peart, not Peart.
Well, listen to her. She knows.
Sadly, with that one, she's not right.
She might be. You don't know. She might be
No,
related to the guy. You don't know.
no, because
It could be her dad for all you know. You don't know everything.
I know I don't know everything, but this particular one I
How
do
do you know? So, what makes you think you're so right about this?
because I have actually seen Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson, and I'm not sure whether it was actually Neil Peart as well, but actually saying how you say his name because people getting it wrong.
Mm, I need to see it myself. Thank
Hmm.
you. I'll trust, but I want to verify.
I'll see if I can find it. Um, strangely, strangely enough, Irish is
What?
sticking to her guns, saying "here,
Right.
damn it" has a in it.
Brr, perk. Guess what?
Uh,
I don't care.
hmm.
It's his
Um,
fault for having a stupid name.
um, well, he is Canadian. What can you
Sinatra.
expect?
Nobody has a problem with that. Bennett.
Hmm.
Easy to pronounce.
Oh
See?
dear.
What?
Irish Dublin says she had a good joke about Bono.
Don't want to know it.
Can it be told before the watershed, Irish?
What's the watershed?
It's a mythical line in the sand at 9 o'clock in the evening in the UK, before which naughty things cannot be broadcast, and after which they can.
I don't think everybody knows that.
Hmm. Um, Lady Dragon's Blood says she loves sticks as well.
Ugh.
Taipan's going for MacArthur Park. Now, do you mean the original by Do you
Wow.
mean the original by Richard Harris, or the cover
Someone's
by
left the cake out in the rain.
yeah?
I don't think that I take it. 'Cause it took so long to make it. I'll never have a recipe again.
Hi,
Oh
Jennifer.
no. Hi.
Let's have a look. Dalek Beck says Kevin Bloody Wilson. Why do I think I know that name?
Mm.
Irish Stew, Clearwater Revival. Again, a lot of
Credence
stuff.
Clearwater Revival, not Clarence Clearwater Revival.
Sorry, did I miss that up? I did mean
Yeah, you did, baby.
I did know it
It's
was
okay.
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Yeah, I know you did.
Um,
It's
yeah, I
early.
mean a lot of stuff I like. Some is just okay.
Nah, I'm not a fan. I
Right.
can't help it.
Um, Apparently, Irish has considered, and yes, the joke can be told. So,
Okay,
in your own time, um,
let
if
us
it's got
know.
potentially naughty or sweary bits in it, drop me a DM with it, Irish, and I shall review it. Ah, why do I know Kevin Wilson? No,
Beach
should
Boys,
know that. Oh, right,
great,
okay,
great band.
right, okay. As
And what?
Captain Katz has referenced, there's a little conversation having so many rock bands basically jump from doing blues to rock.
Yeah. I liked Adam Ant or
Um,
Adam and the Ants in the very beginning.
yeah, again,
He was
a lot of their stuff.
underrated.
Yeah, a lot of their stuff was good. A lot of it, some of it, man, not so much.
Generation X was a fan. I was a fan of theirs.
Not hugely. Again, it's one of those again, sort of in the sort of me sort of meh camp where I say I wouldn't walk away if it was being played, but
Um,
wouldn't actually think, oh, I shall listen to this now.
I found Billy Idol before I found Generation X.
Hmm.
So it was a backwards thing for me. But I
Right.
do like both. Um, but
uh, Irish's joke.
go ahead.
What did Bono say to God when he first arrived in heaven?
What?
I believe you are sitting in my chair.
Oh, God. Yeah, I could
Mm,
see that happening.
yeah.
Totally. Totally. There's one where they compare the two, and but God doesn't walk around pretending to be Bono, that kind of thing.
Yes. There's a
I
very
don't
similar thing
remember the
about
joke. Yeah,
it's one very similar to about God and doctors.
that's true.
Hmm.
I hurt. Um, what else?
Mm. Irish Stew, I think they're just churning out bands. Thin Lizzy, again, some stuff I liked by them, a lot I didn't. Jason kind of sadly says music was a background thing for him, so mostly lost right now.
Oh,
There's
who said that?
Jason.
See, I gotta say, music was so much a part of my life. Still is. I always have something playing in my head
Mm,
at all hours of day and night. Like never is there silence in my mind.
mhm.
Um,
Well,
love Henry
normally
Rollins.
I say normally it's just the echoes in that vast cavernous empty space, isn't it?
Ha 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 ha. Black Flag, Henry Rollins,
Hmm.
Gnostic Front, um, Suicidal Tendencies.
Hmm.
These are the bands I listened to when I was in high school. Punk band, Pistols, of course. Um, who else? Breakdown. I said Gnostic Front, right?
Not sure.
Bad Brains. Bad Brains is like reggae, hardcore reggae. Oh, I liked
Uh-huh.
them a lot. I think you'd like them, actually. I really do.
Again, like a lot of these things, I quite like some reggae, not all.
It's not reggae though; it's hardcore
Okay,
with some reggae to it.
right.
But yeah.
Mhm.
Anyways, I don't know how we got into one of these conversations again, but we did, and they're
Uh,
always interesting.
Look on the bright side. It's not about food, despite um,
Being
cakes
hungry.
melting. Despite cakes melting in the rain in MacArthur Park, it's not about food.
True. How many songs have food in them, though? Let me think.
Food, glorious food.
I don't know that. It's a song.
Um, oh,
Like there are songs that mention food, like hair. You know,
you've lost me on that one.
this- you remember the musical Hair?
I know of it.
She asked me why I'm just a hairy guy. I'm hairy noon and night, hair is bright. At some point, they do say spaghetti,
Okay.
like spaghetti. You know.
Um, there's of course that classic uh, track, Toast.
Don't know. TV party
Um,
tonight.
well, there's the band, as Irish Stew says, Cream.
Ah, then there's Murphy's Law did what was the song? Something barbecue. We're gonna have. No, that's TV party night.
Um, and since somebody has already mentioned the sensational Alex Harvey band, Boston Tea Party, and of course Captain Cactus knows a few. Uh,
Of course.
Sliced Tomatoes, Sugar Sugar, Strawberry Fields, The Onion Song.
Yeah, good ones.
Mm, strangely enough,
Absolute go-to.
I don't know Sliced Tomatoes, and
Uh,
genuinely, I don't know Sliced Tomatoes.
what a surprise! What a shock!
Yeah.
Um,
Um, the other three, I think I do. I'm a bit unsure about the Onion Song, but I think I might know it.
would Oscar Mayer Wiener be a song like the Oscar Mayer song? Is it considered a song?
I
I want to
don't.
be an Oscar Mayer Wiener. You know, is that
Um,
what I truly want to be? If I was an Oscar Mayer Wiener, And everybody'd be in love with me. Mm. Or my baloney has
Okay.
a first name, it's B-O, it's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name, it's M-A-Y-E-R. Oh, I love to eat it every day. And if you ask me why I
I think if
say,
you're gonna include jingles about food,
because
yeah, have a
Oscar
lot of
Mayer
songs.
has a way of B-L-O-G-N-A. What?
Um,
You didn't let me finish, so that's rude.
yeah. Um, as has been sort of mentioned in the chat, that's more of a jingle than a song.
Yeah, it is.
And
I
and if you're gonna
know.
and if you include
I
jingles about
cheated.
songs, yes, there's
We're
lots of
going
them.
forever, yeah.
Mhm.
But what about real songs?
The Lemon Song by Zeppelin.
Now all I can think about is Sugar Sugar. Damn it.
Whiskey in the Jar.
Oh,
by
oh,
Ice Cube.
Brown Sugar. Why you dance so good?
Yeah.
What else? What else? What else?
Oi, that's a very good question. I'm surprised nobody's come back
Wow.
and said Meatloaf.
No, that's not funny.
Darlit Beck, Milkshake from the Village People. Mm,
Right? Okay.
never heard that track, I don't think. Uh, Apples and Oranges from Pink Floyd. I'm not sure I know
Okay.
that.
I'll take your word on that. Um,
Yes. I
oh my God, I can't think of many. You think like, oh wait, there's a Tappy. Oh, isn't there something about Tappy?
not
Somebody.
sure. Um, yeah, Lady Wrangler. There is a song about food on top of spaghetti.
That's not a song. That's a parody.
Hmm. Um,
Or satire.
oop, Ice Cream Man from Van Halen.
Okay.
Jason's found a list of 51.
Oh, that's
Uh,
cheating.
and being Captain Cactus is cheating all by itself when it comes to music. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
He knows so much. He's the Encyclopedia Britannica of music.
yeah. Somebody else did a song actually just called Popcorn, didn't they? Um, in the 70s or 80s.
I don't know.
It
Does
was
anybody remember about
just
a
a
Tappy thing?
don't recall. Um, yeah, again, American Pie.
Oh, sort of, maybe.
Yeah, well, it's the
It's mentioned. I don't think it's about
yes,
it. It's
yeah.
about the saddest day.
Hmm.
Um, I can't.
Uh,
We're gonna stop, and then everything's gonna come to us. That's
hmm.
uh,
There's got to be a song about pizza somewhere.
what about?
What about
Yeah.
um? Yeah, um. I don't know why you mentioning. I presume 99 red balloons or 99 Luft or 969 Luftballons type because they're not generally edible. Um, apparently Savoy Truffle by the Beatles. Never heard of that one.
Mm-mm.
Another band, Hot Chocolate. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
they did some really good stuff.
I
But
can't.
although you don't like them, do you?
What?
Hot Chocolate.
I don't know.
I think I played you something of theirs a while back, and you weren't a fan.
Really? I don't
Mm,
remember that though. I might. I don't know. I don't remember.
that's right. Yeah, you're allowed not to like things. Yeah,
I know,
everybody's
but
different.
I don't remember it at all. That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
That's what like me when it comes to music.
Candyman by somebody or something, a band called Zed,
Right.
Dalek Beck.
Uh,
Um,
shall we get? Oh,
ads, sorry,
go
you're about
ahead.
to say.
No, you good.
Um, yeah, as Lady Dragon Blood points out, he never understood how the Luftballon was translated to red balloons. Um, the entire translation of the actual lyrics themselves aren't that good either. But there we go.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Mm. I think it was more to retain the cadence of the title than anything else because the balloons were red. So they wanted a something between the 99 and the balloons. So they opted for red.
Let's do it.
Um, okay. Lady Marmalade from Irish Stew.
Mm-hmm.
Taipan says we belong to the Lollipop Guild. Dalek Beck, probably one you'd like, Tutti Frutti by Little Richard. Captain Cactus, another one. Pretzel Body Logic by Prince. Didn't somebody actually do something called Pretzel Logic? Was that? Oh God, I can never remember the name of bands. Never mind. I'm sure somebody did a track called Pretzel Logic.
I could be sure that somebody said something about Taffy, but I can't figure it out. But should we let people start their jokes up?
Um,
Or is
yep.
it too soon?
No, it's 11:20. We've been going almost an hour and 20 minutes.
Well, it's gonna be a short joke stream, I guess.
Right.
Can you play the thing? I can't make it
Yep.
out, but
Okay.
sorry.
Oh, that's another good one from Captain Cactus. Peaches by the Stranglers and
Oh right.
Honey Pie the Beatles. I don't remember.
Right, yes.
Right. Right. Is this
Oh, and
the?
also Sugar Honey Bunch. You know that I love you, can't help myself. I want you back. Sorry, go ahead.
So which outro is this?
The
The,
tippers.
the Tippers one. Okay. Right. Okay. Whilst the outro is playing, please.
Get your jokes up.
Yeah. Get your jokes ready. Right. On the count of three. Three. Right. Thank you, Jason. Pretzel Logic for Steely Dan. That was an album. That was an album, I think. Was it also a track on it? I can't remember. And we've got I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts from by Danny Kaye from Darlik Beck.
Oh, the banana song. You know, it's 1, 2, 4.
Oh,
And I got
the
go.
oh god, that's not actually called the banana song, though, is it?
I don't know. It's a banana
Come,
song.
can't remember.
Mr.
Anyway,
Cat, I'm
yeah.
telling you, banana. Daylight come and me won't go.
Hmm. But we have our first joke
All right, who's it by?
from Taipan. What time did the man go to the dentist?
What time did the man go to the dentist or the
Yes.
mango?
What time did the man go to the dentist?
Oh, I don't know what time.
2:30.
Oh. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Yeah, I've got the DM Arashal where I'll be taking a deep breath and reading it in a second. Captain Cactus says, "What is an omnivore's favourite food?"
An omnivore's favorite food? I don't know. There's so many.
Zucchini.
I don't get it.
Zoo, lots of things to eat.
Oh, okay, I get it. Because they eat
Right.
everything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And this one from Irish. The most famous man who ever lived. One day at a primary school, the teacher said to the class of 5-year-olds, "I'll give 50 cents to the child who can tell me who was the most famous man who ever lived." An Irish lad put up his hand and said, "It's Bono." The teacher
Oh.
said, "Sorry, Sean, that's not correct." Then a Scottish boy put up his hand and said, "It's Sean Connery." The teacher replied, "I'm sorry, Harry, that's not right either."
Mhm.
Finally, a little Jewish girl raised her hand and said, "It was Jesus Christ." The teacher said, "That's absolutely right, Esther. Come up here and I'll give you your 50 cents." As the teacher was giving Esther her money, she said, "You know, Esther, you being Jewish, I was very surprised you said Jesus Christ." Esther replied, "I know, in my heart it's Moses, but business is business."
Good one.
Thank you, Irish.
Mhm.
Taipan wonders, how can you tell it's a dogwood tree?
I don't know. Pink?
From the bark.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
do you know why dogwood trees are so special to Catholics and
Um,
Christians in general? They make the sign of the cross, the petals.
right.
Good.
Okay. Type faster, people. Lady Dragonblood says she went to buy some camo pants. Couldn't find any.
No. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Um,
Taipan. Taipan wants to know, what do you call a fish wearing a bow tie?
I don't know.
Sophisticated.
That's horrible.
Mm.
Just really bad.
Captain Cactus says marriage is like a good curry. It starts hot and spicy, but ends up with someone crying in the bathroom, regretting their choices.
Oh, harsh. That says a lot about you, sir.
Oh, Taipan. Oops. This is okay. Lady Dragonblood first, then back to Taipan. When life gives you melons, you might be dyslexic.
Okay. I don't get it.
Lemons and melons are anagrams of each other, so you might be dyslexic.
Say it again?
Um, when life gives you melons, you might be dyslexic.
Okay. Because it's the saying is lemons. Got.
Yeah. Back to Taipan. Sundays are always a little sad, but the day before is a sadder day.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
I think is the only approach
Saturday.
that one. Congratulations, you got a snort from AMG.
Stop. Did not.
Irish sorry, Captain Cactus says the pizza delivery guy just got arrested for selling drugs. I've been his customer for years. I didn't know he delivered pizzas. Irish, can't see what you posted, so it might have a naughty word in it. So DM me it, and I'll do the relevant server, putting the U2 in there bit. Right. Now, of course, I can't actually remember any bloody jokes.
Bye.
Okay. Captain Cactus says, "Why did Eve eat the forbidden apple?" No.
Yeah.
Hello.
No.
She got tired of Adam's banana.
No. No.
Right.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh dear.
I'm stupid.
Okay. And another one from Irish.
Go ahead.
How many U2 members does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Yeah, I don't know. Bono.
Well, 3 to screw it in, and Bono to explain it to the world.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
He's so stupid. He's so full of
Right.
himself.
Right. Ladies Dragonbloods. The problem with kleptomaniacs is that they always take things literally. Captain Cactus, what food was Icarus scared of?
Ooh. I don't know
Hot wings.
what. Oh, snap.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Nice, clever joke.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Do we
What's it doing
have...
here?
Sorry?
You said nice, clever joke. I said, what's it doing here? Any
Right.
last words?
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah,
Right.
no, and no, and no.
Right.
All right, then play the thanks for watching, and we'll
Right.
leave.
Okie dokie. Thank you, everybody, for showing up, and thank you to most of you for the jokes.
Thank you. It was nice.
Yeah. Those of you sort of west across the pond from us, thank you for getting your butts out of bed, or putting headphones on at least this time in the morning and being awake.
It's not even light out here yet.
Right.
We might be back later, in early afternoon. If I get up. I'm not promising anything, but if I wake up again, we might, because then we'll have more information on the stream.
Right. Okay. And cueing the outro.
Yes, thank you. Bye.